common thinking is that because sites in these other regions of the world are less experienced in clinical research and with GCP, because of cultural and language barriers, that it probably results in higher level of concern and risk related to quality in particular, but maybe performance as well. What we found was actually contrary to that. Across all 4 metrics that we measured, not only were sites in the emerging regions as good as North America and Western Europe, but in most cases they were trending actually better. Very important metric, someone else brought it up today. Transcelerate has pointed it out. I couldn't agree more with the importance of the timeliness of turning around the subject visit data and getting it entered for the sponsor. It's risk-based monitoring, centralized monitoring relies on that timeliness, right? If you don't have the data, you're blind to what's going on. For most of the emerging regions, they're actually better. They're getting the data turned around and entered more responsibly, more compliant than sites in the West. Again, perhaps some of the same cultural reasons and competitive reasons. They're meticulous and compliant about turning that data around, relatively speaking. So another very interesting result. How quickly are they answering data management queries? We focused on data management queries for a very specific reason. Site monitor queries can be all over the place in terms of the expectations for when to answer them, when do site monitors generate them relative to other site monitors. But data management's a central organization. There's a consistent expectation regarding site responses to data management queries. And here again, Asia Pacific is lagging a little bit. All of the other regions are as good as or better than the Western regions in this. Their explanation was a cultural one, which seemed to make sense to me, is that, well, for answering queries requires consultation, and they're afraid to answer it on their own, so they'll go and they'll consult with others before they'll answer the query. And it's part of being meticulous, but getting the data entered does not require that type of consultation and follow-up. So they're being fast about that, but there's a lag on this. And I said that actually, if you agree with the cultural behavior, this results actually reinforces and supports that.